My whole disposition like
oh good, it's just us.
To me, there are few things as emotionally resonant as the end of Bo Burnham's 2016 comedy special, Make Happy, serving not only as an intimate and honest goodbye between an artist and his audience, but as a way for Burnham to separate his own identity from the constant pressure of performing. It truly felt like the end of Burnham's decade-long coming-of-age story not only as an artist, but as a human being. But then he came back. Inside was written, directed, filmed, and edited entirely by Bo Burnham himself over the course of the past year in quarantine. The entire special harkens back to the original DIY aesthetic present in his early videos on YouTube. Just Burnham sitting in a room in front of a camera. No audience, no stage, no crew. However, Inside is a bit more mature and nihilistic in its approach than his earlier YouTube videos. The optimism and exuberance of youth is replaced with the cynicism of adulthood. The special feels like a living, breathing piece of art, constantly evolving as it plays out in front of your eyes. Part comedy special, part musical, part documentary, part YouTube video, and part performance art. Each bit filled with commentary about modern internet culture, performative activism, modern dating, as well as grander social and political commentary, all done in a way only Bo Burnham can do.
The simple narrative taught in every history class is demonstrably false and pedagogically classist. Don't you know the world is built with blood?
While many people will find some of the bits funny and relatable, Burnham has no interest in comforting or pandering to his audience. Instead, much of Inside serves as a journey into Burnham's own deteriorating mental health. Throughout the special, the segments become more and more about Burnham looking inward. There are long tangents in the special dedicated to him simply talking directly to the audience about his own struggle with depression and suicidal thoughts.
You know, I feel okay when I'm asleep. Like when I'm asleep, I feel all right. But it's basically from the moment I wake up, I just get this
Feeling in my body, way down deep inside me. I try not to fight it.
While many bits begin and end abruptly, the camera keeps rolling long after the punchline. We're forced to sit and watch the emotional consequences of the special play out in front of us, which is exactly the reason why he left this space years ago. Having to strip yourself bare every night in front of a group of strangers is equivalent to having to relive your trauma over and over again. However, it's clear that a large part of Burnham's own identity is tied back to performing. It's a part of who he is. Even when he tries to escape, he always finds a way back. Because as much as he hates having to perform on stage, he hates having to perform for the world around him even more. As specific as Inside is to Bo Burnham, I feel as though it perfectly summarizes life during and after quarantine. As I'm writing this review, mask mandates are currently being lifted throughout the country. Life is slowly but surely going back to what it was before. And while a lot of people are excited about finally being able to go outside and live their lives, I truly wonder if I'll ever be able to do the same. Like a lot of people, the pandemic has had an immeasurable effect on my mental health. While I want to go out and experience the world again, I'm scared. So much has changed in the past year that truly going back to normal almost feels impossible. Before the pandemic, I was a depressed, unemployed kid straight out of film school. And even though most of me wants to get out and see the world again, a part of me is already looking for a reason not to. A part of me is already looking for a reason to go back inside. I think that's good.